Happy New Year. Hope you're all having a great weekend and have a great, prosperous year. Let's start off with a bang. We do have college football bowl games for January 1st. We do have a big playoff game against Alabama against Michigan, which some of the props I'm going to be targeting. Let's get started on this 5-man that I like. And first one I'm going with is Kaidon Salter, Liberty's QB. He is a mini version of Lamar Jackson, and I'll be targeting his rushing yards. Usually gets more than 50. He is a runner. As you can see, his passing yards at 196.5. Not much of a passer, but from time to time he does go over 200 yards. But if you want to look at his past 5, he is definitely a runner. His past 10, he has gone over 9 of those 10. So I'll be taking the over on that, given it's going against Oregon. Salter will be a primary weapon, if not the primary weapon. Next up I'm taking in that game is Bo Nix. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think Bo Nix is going to have a heck of a game with 400 yards passing. I'll be taking his 323.5. His fantasy score is not posted, but that's probably another option I'll be taking. But I'll be taking his passing yards. This is definitely going to get bumped closer to game time. Next up we're going to go with Jalen Monroe, Alabama's QB, and for him I'm going to be taking his pass rush receiving touchdown. He's been averaging 3. Given this is a huge playoff game against Michigan, I think Jalen Monroe will get those 2 touchdown passes and not his rushes. He does rush a couple yards. He had a 107 against Auburn. He had 29 against Georgia. He'll get somewhere in between. I don't think he's going to get close to 100, but he should have a couple passing touchdowns. Hopefully he gets one in the end zone with his feet. I'll be taking Jalen Monroe, passing, rushing, receiving touchdowns. Next one I'll be targeting is Isaiah Bond, one of Alabama's prime targets receivers, and I'll be taking his receptions at 3. I like the push equity. I'll be taking the over on that. And next receiver I'm taking is Colton Loveland, Michigan's tight end, one of the heavily used tight ends in football, and I'll be taking his 3 receptions as well. I like the push equity. I think he's going to go over. He's been averaging about 4 or 5 touches. Given it's a huge game, I think he'll be heavily involved as the prime wide receivers will be covered. So Colston Loveland should have a big game as well. So those are my 5 that I like. Kaidon Salter over rushing yards, Bo Nix over passing yards, Jalen Monroe pass rush receiving touchdowns. You can also look at his fantasy. Isaiah Bond and Colston Loveland over receptions. So mix and match, pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate the support. Let's start off the year with the win. See you guys in the next one.